Welcome back to another special edition of the Hockey Nation Live Show. Today, we're going to talk about the post-game Montreal Canadiens. Don't go nowhere. Here we go. Welcome back to the post-game Montreal Bleu Blanc Rouge. Yes, they did it because they won a back-to-back game for the first time after 16 games. And they win by a score of 3-2 and OT. But listen, Canada asked for more because Cole Caufield scored the OT goal, his first in his career in NHL. It was amazing. Imagine 21,000 people in the Bell Center right now when Cole Caufield scored. I can imagine right now, right away, Cole. An amazing, great performance of him again tonight against the Ottawa Senators. And finally, the Montreal Canadiens not only win 3-2 tonight, but also Calgary lost, Vancouver lost. You cannot ask for more. And plus, now they lead 8 points over the Calgary Flame, and they are only 2 points behind the Winnipeg Jet. Can the Montreal have an amazing, great week? Next week, we're going to figure out that. But again, just starting this game, I just want to mention what happened when Montreal, they play without 6 regular Montreal Canadiens players. We talk about Carey Price. We talk about Brendan Gallagher, Paul Biron, Thomas Tatar, Jonathan Drouin, and finally Shea Weber. And they find a way to win both games during the weekend. You cannot ask for more to be more proud of your Montreal Canadiens. So let's dive in what we do every single time. And let's go with the post game. And this is the score sheet. And that's what happened during the first period. We don't have no goals during the first period. But you see right away, one player we did not mention a lot is Cayden Primeau. Having an amazing, great performance yesterday to stop 21 of the 23 shot he faced. But again, at 18:46, at 1 minute, 14 seconds at the beginning of the game, a breakaway by Giselle. Again, Primeau stopped the puck right away. So they keep the team in the game right away. And then at 16:37, a great pass of Philip Danault to Josh Anderson, a one-timer about 8 feet from Gustafsson. And he stopped the puck with the right pad. And he grabbed not the right pad, but with his stomach. And he was a whistle right away after that. 11:51, Colin White got a great opportunity on the back door, just close to Primeau. Could not put the puck over his pad. Primeau make the stop. And again, nobody scored. And a few seconds later, Victor Mete, not on breakaway, but he came from the left side and he go around Chariot, and he was along with Primeau, and Primeau make the save again. Let's give you an idea. The first 10 minutes, Ottawa was all over Montreal. Whatsoever, Montreal have a couple of opportunities, but it was more over Ottawa, to be honest with you. And then finally, at the end of the period, about like 1 second at the end, a great pass from Perry to Eric Stahl, and Stahl could not put the puck behind Gustafsson. He made the save, and it was the end of the first period. 9-8 the shot from Ottawa. But I'll be honest with you, we have to admit, Ottawa had a little bit more opportunity during that period. Primeau was solid in front of it. Gustafsson made 2 big saves, and it was 0-0 after the first period. Now we have to go during the second period, and during the second period, we saw, honestly, more domination from Ottawa. Primeau have a couple of saves, but Ottawa was more active and the slot in front of Primeau. Montreal have a couple of shots, but more on peripheric, and there was not many opportunities for Montreal during the second period. But at 18:44, Toffoli get a chance from a pass from Suzuki on the right side, almost along, maybe too close to Gustafsson. He make a fake, and then he come back to the right, and obviously he cannot put a puck in the net. Gustafsson make a save on that one. And then a big body check of Romanov on Josh Norris, and that's make them to have a fight between each each other. And Romanov got cut, but we don't know if it was a visor or when he fell on the ice. But it was not a big fight. But again, it was interesting to see Romanov not be scared to drop the glove, to be honest with you. Then finally, at 14:52, after Eric Stahl loses the puck on the left side of the circle, the puck goes straight to Zab on the front, and then on the blue line, and then Zab gave back to Zazzle. What happening at that play is Eric Stahl keep his eyes on White, and now Romanov, he beside Zazzle on the face-off, let him go alone, and that play is a play we learn. You practice this all the time. He came from the board, get a pass from Zab, he goes straight to the middle, a great right shot. But Romanov, he was too late to poke the puck, and he opened up the score for the game. His first goal of the game. Zozol is 9 of the year. Zab got an assist. White has the faceoff. Win the faceoff. Is 7 again. Montreal. That's another goal they gave on the losing faceoff with no coverage, perfect coverage. So 14:52. This was the only goal in this period. But Ottawa have a better chance this period. We can see a little bit better domination. The first two periods, I will be honest with you, it was all about Ottawa versus Montreal. The shot was 11-10 for Ottawa, 20 versus 18 after 20 minutes. Then we have to go during the third period. And Ottawa opened up at 5:51. This is a great play of Thomas Chabot. He was very active on that play. He came low to support, and it was almost like a 4 versus 2 against Montreal. Dadonov, a great pass to Chabot, and a wrist shot to Thomas Chabot on the 1 foot over the pad of Primo, his right side. Pinto got an assist on that one, 5:51. Now, the Ottawa at that moment opened up with a lead by 2. Remember, Friday night, Montreal came back twice with a trade by 2. 2-0 and 3-1, and they came back in the beat the Winnipeg Jets 5-3. Then at that moment, I said, it's going to be harder because Montreal was not dominant enough, but they have a better, good third period, to be honest with you. And you can see more the period was deeper on the time. Montreal was stronger. And then at 8:12, Jeff Petrie picked up the puck at the red line at the middle of the ice, and come straight to the defenseman with Toffoli on his right side. Backstrom thought he's going to get a pass to Toffoli, so he jumped on Toffoli, and then Petrie, smart to bring the puck, fake it, and then bring the puck on his inside, and then a wrist shot over the right shoulder of Gustafsson, open up the first goal of the night for the Montreal Canadiens. He was his first goal the last 22 games. He's 12 of the year. Toffoli got an assist on that one, and now the lead is cut to 1. And then during the power play, Nick Suzuki scored, but unfortunately Corey Perry creates some obstruction in front of the net to the goaltender Gustafsson. So at that moment, the goal, it was disallowed, and it was back again, so at 2-1. But another power play, Montreal finally at 14:25. Tyler Toffoli, an amazing, great pass from Nick Suzuki from the corner on the back door to Tyler Toffoli, and he did not missing this, and right quick shot and a one-timer, and Gustafsson was too late on that play, and Toffoli scored his 27th goal of the season. Suzuki and Perry got a helper on that one. And now at that moment, the game was 2-2. And Montreal had 2 more opportunities to score until to the end of the period. But again, Montreal completely dominated this period with an 18 shot versus 3. And we have to give credit for Montreal to come back stronger during the third period. Finally, we have to go to OT. And then we see Montreal attacking a little bit more. Josh Anderson have a good opportunity at some point. But Montreal, most of the time, controlling the puck the first 2 minutes of the OT. Then finally, Jake Evans, Jeff Petrie, Cole Caufield together. They tried one time, did not work, and then finally Jeff Petrie decided to go outside the blue line, restart, reset, and that moment he took left direction, and then Cole Caufield pick up some speed from the red line, and they come back strong from the back door. Tim Suzzle, for that 1 second, did not check Caufield, and Jeff Petrie from the corner of the back door to Caufield, and Caufield pick up the puck and just tip it over the shoulder of Gustafsson, score his first goal in the NHL, the goal winner of the game to Montreal Canadiens 3-2. It was the big celebration. Corey Perry pick up the puck for the souvenir for Cole Caufield. It was an amazing memory to see Cole Caufield score his first goal, not only with the Montreal Canadiens, but the first goal of his career in NHL, and also in OT. What can you ask for more as a Hollywood scenario, to be honest with you? So the 3-star of the night, of course, the 3rd star, Cole Caufield, 1 goal winner of the game with 1 point. The 2nd star, an amazing great performance of the defenseman from number 72 for Ottawa Senators, Thomas Chabot. He had 1 goal, 30-minute TOI, 1 point. And finally, the 1st star, Tyler Toffoli. 27 of the year, 1 plus an assist. He has 40 points this season. And he just have an amazing, great year for the Montreal Canadiens. So again, Montreal win a back-to-back. I just want to give you a little bit more stat of the game. And that's 9 games, 1 more game to play again between both teams this season. Montreal right now, they have a record of 4-3-2. And Ottawa is right now at 5-4, 5-3-1. I apologize on that one. For the shot on the net domination, Montreal 39 versus 23. The face-off, this is a mistake, but Montreal is 64 versus 36. The power play 0-2 Ottawa, 1-3 for Montreal Canadiens. That's another game with a power play. The power play is getting a little bit stronger for the last 4-5 games. The hit 27-24 advantage the Canadian. The block shot 20 Ottawa, 11 Montreal. Minute penalty 11 Montreal, 9 Ottawa. And finally gave away 18. That's a big number. Look about Ottawa, 26 gave away. That's what they struggle the most for me. They need to get better if they want to win more games. Whatsoever, they have a good year so far. The lead for each team, Thomas Chabot. It's all about him. Yesterday, check about this. 2 points. He has 3 shots on Primo. He played 30 minutes, 16, and then Gustafsson stopped 36 of the 39 shots for the save percentage, 9-2-3. For the Montreal Canadiens, Jeff Petrie and Tyler Toffoli have 1 goal, 1 assist. Toffoli have 6 shots yesterday. Busy night for him on Gustafsson. Petrie played 24 minutes and 05 during the game. And finally, Keaton Primo stopped 21 to 23 shots for the save percentage of 9-1-3. I want to show this stat because I always love those stats after the game. It's something get out quickly after the game, but give you an idea a little bit what Montreal get. Check the zone exit yesterday. 55% net advantage compared to Friday was only 46. Zone entry, another great percentage, 55. So you can see, a couple of players have a great night over there. You talk about Suzuki, Petrie, Toffoli. So good for them to see that yesterday. But if you want, maybe take a pose of this, take a picture, study this. That's give you a little bit more what the Montreal Canadiens did yesterday against Ottawa Senators. That's the reason why overall they really dominate the 3rd period and they have a great game. The matchup head-to-head yesterday between both teams, it was Jesperi Kotkaniemi and Brady Tkachuk. During the draft, Kotkaniemi was 3rd and Tkachuk was 4th. Montreal did not pick up him. And did not have both of them at 0 point yesterday. A very quiet night for both of them. And during season, 34 points for Tkachuk and 20 for Kotkaniemi. Let's move on for the next game from Montreal Canadiens. Monday night, 7 o'clock Eastern Time. And we're going to be here for your live stream. And finally, we are back on the early Hockey Nation live show edition every morning, Monday to Friday, 11 o'clock. Join us to have more information about NHL. And this Monday, we're going to talk about the power ranking with Coach Frenchy. And of course, we're going to talk about who are the finalists or who deserve to win the MVP this season in NHL. And finally, we have an amazing, great show Thursday. Please join us. Tell to the people. We have the ex-NHL winner of the Stanley Cup, Turner Stevenson. Join us, drafted by Montreal Canadiens at 11 o'clock Thursday. So we hopefully to having you with us, talking to Turner Stevenson. So listen, thank you so much again for another great post game for the Hockey Nation Live Show. And like we do at the end of each video, yes, Hockey Montreal fans, you have what? Greatness inside of you. Have an amazing, great day, everybody. Bonne journée, mes amis. On se reparle plus tard.